What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the vlog. Today is a good episode to watch because this weekend is the first race of this year. It's not an Ironman, it's not a triathlon. It is only a 15K. And I say only a 15K as if like that's just like commonplace, normal everyday distance for people. But what I want to do with this particular video is I want to go over my pre-race prep. How, what am I doing the day before a race? How am I getting ready for a race? And then I'm going to take you through the race. So first, got to eat breakfast. So on race day, the day before race, as I'm getting ready to go, I want to eat as clean as possible. I don't want to introduce anything crazy into my system. So again, my traditional breakfast: egg whites, 1 egg, spinach, turkey, oatmeal, and yes, I added a scoop of base electrolyte salts because I'm trying to cap up my electrolytes for tomorrow. I know I'm not going to need I'm not going to sweat a lot just because of the weather conditions. It's like supposed to be in the 30s when we start running. It's cold, it's raining right now, but you never know, right? I'd rather be hopped up on sodium, have extra sodium in my system before I run than not have enough, because the last thing I want to do is cramps. So I'm going to go ahead and eat. I got a couple more work meetings coming up, and then I'll get back to you and talk to you a little bit more about the plan of attack for today, and then going into tomorrow with nutrition, with how I'm with my workout, because I do have a workout today. It's not a very intense one, and then just kind of go through the process and show you what I'm running in, what I'm racing in, what my race nutrition is going to be like, all that jazz. So I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, so it's about 3 o'clock right now, and we are done with work. As far as what I've done today, nutrition has been fairly light. I had breakfast, I had a Rice Krispie treat for a snack, and I had my shake. That's all I've eaten so far today. I'm hungry, but I'm not like super crazy starving. But we're about to go run some errands, come back, and then finish out the night, and then we're going to get ready and make sure we have everything we need for tomorrow's race. So let's go get our packet. This weather, yesterday it was 75 degrees. Now, I just got in my car. What is that? 43? And tomorrow, for the start of the race, I looked at the forecast, it's supposed to be 31 degrees. Come on, Florida, do better. Do better. Alright, so I had to stop and get gas, but first off, fuck this weather. Everything about it. It is 43 degrees, it's raining still. This is not fun. If you remember watching the marathon all winter, all I did was bitch about how cold it was and how crappy the weather was. Anyway, stop for gas. And one of the things I like to do going into a race is I like to make sure I'm hydrated. I took the salts this morning. One of my favorite non-water beverages to drink when hydrating for a race is Gatorade Zero. Now, I don't know why, but the white one, there's an actual flavor. It's called Glacier Cherry, but it doesn't taste like cherries, otherwise I wouldn't drink it. But the white one is my go-to Gatorade Zero flavor. And it's just, there's no carbs, no sugars, no calories, or 10 calories per, but it's got sodium in it. It's got 380 milligrams of sodium in this. So I'm going to make sure that I am hydrated. I'll drink this whole thing in the next hour and not even feel bad, on top of the 3 of these that I've had today. So just making sure my fluids are topped off. Again, I'm probably not going to sweat tomorrow because it's going to be in the 30s. But I'll probably sweat a little bit. But I just want to make sure that my muscles have enough sodium in, and electrolytes so that I don't cramp, and that I'm hydrated enough to where nothing really goes wrong, because you have to prepare for that thing. So, all right, we are. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the big Bay Bridge is over there, right there. So we're about to go over that bridge. We're actually going to be running over that bridge tomorrow on top of the other bridge to go to the beach. And I got to go to the beach to get my packet pickup. And then I'm going to go to my coach's house and get a shirt for tomorrow because, got to rep the team, right? Tri-Posse. All right, so we made it to the Hilton so we can get our packet and everything. So a lot of running. She just ran into a buddy of mine who's racing tomorrow. Let's go inside and get warm and dry because this cold weather sucks. I really hate cold weather. Alright, so here's the course map tomorrow. So this is downtown. This is about where I stop for gas. So the stadium's about here. Come up here, main road. All along that big 3-mile bridge. Through town. Back over the bridge. And we're done. Alright, that was absolutely miserable. Started raining again. This is not fun weather at all. So, but yeah, so all checked in to the race. I got my packet, got my number, got my bib, got my shirt. What the fuck you doing, dude? I'm gonna cut somebody off. All right, so now we're gonna run down to my coach's house, and when I get home, and I'll show you all the stuff in the race packet. I'll do an unpacketing then, but let's go make it to my coach's house so I can get my shirt from him, and then we can get home so we can get ready to go out for dinner and eat right. So yeah, so that's you know, this is just my day-to-day process on race day, the day before race day. You know, it's just you go through these checks, you make sure you're doing everything. You know, you make sure you're eating, you're hydrating, you got all your bag, your packet pickup. I can do something tomorrow if I need it tomorrow, but I wanted to get it out of the way so I can lay all my stuff out tonight. So that's where I'm at. Just gotta go, like I said, I just gotta get my shirt and I can head home and get ready for dinner, which is, again, is going to be a fairly light dinner, nothing spectacular.
150 yards, swimming stretch score 77, 106, 149, which your average pace, 137, which your max pace. Damn, brother. You are coming along. Oh shit. You got me.
Well, I haven't got you on video yet, so.
Oh, you haven't?
So, no, at the beach. I lost that foot. I deleted that footage accidentally. All right, so YouTube, this is Coach Dom. He's been the one kicking my ass on the bike and the run for the last 12 weeks now. And
but you're doing it though. So I'm kicking your ass, but you keep on. I keep on setting that bar up there, and you keep on hitting it. So.
All right, so tomorrow's double bridge. What's the prediction from you?
I got you at... No, I don't have you yet. I haven't done you yet.
You haven't done me yet?
I haven't done you yet. We were going to discuss.
That's right.
So we haven't done you yet. But, hang on. I can give you a quick and dirty one, and then we'll discuss. So, 1 second, fans. You got a 10K of an 840 in February. What was that at? Was that at the,
February was here.
February 21.
February last year.
So.
It wasn't official, it was just me running.
Oh. Was it wasn't the double bridge run?
No.
Okay. So that was just you running?
Yep.
Okay. So that was, at that time, you did an 843 for a 10K. Does that feel like that's your fastest pace for a 10K?
My daughter and I think I can do about 8:30. 8:35.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be cold. I want to get done fast.
Fans of Rob, let's look at your race plan for tomorrow. So what we got you doing is an overall pace of 8:33 for the 15K, which I actually think you can probably beat a little bit. But so we're going a little bit conservative here. We always start you off slower than you want to be to hold back. The goal is, as you can see, is to negative split. And the negative splitting is this, and this is actually a negative split and a descending. So what that means is on a descending is pretty much every mile, or in this case it's a mile or 2 mile intervals, you're getting a little bit faster. This one is by about 8 seconds, 5 to 8 seconds faster per interval. So we're starting off a little slower at 8:49, and then we're getting you down on that last mile to an 8:24, which is totally doable for you. And then that last 0.3, you know, you're running until you puke and give it everything you got and finish strong. The reason why we hold you back in the beginning is so that you have enough at the end, because and the goal of all racing is to finish strong, but also in all the pros, all the world records, it's always a negative split. It's not necessarily descending, but the first half of the race, whether it's a 400 meter or if it's a marathon, the first half of the race is slower than the second half.
The swim is different, but it's basic.
Yeah. So the swim not too bad.
You start out wide and come in narrow.
Yeah, and that should be fine. I'm not seeing anything crazy in that. This is an interesting bike course, and we knew that they were going to make it harder because it was the World Championship and not the normal.
Well, the only thing that made it harder was going around up that big hill and then looping back to hit Snow Canyon.
Right.
That's the hard. That Snow Canyon climb is going to kill me.
Yeah. So on that, the way that obviously we're here in Flatland, Florida, northern Alabama or southern Alabama, but we do have some hills.
Mm-hmm.
There are some bike courses that we can do over at the horse stables out on in Blackwater. Some of the roads right there at the Alabama-Florida line. Scenic Drive. Have you done Scenic before?
I haven't yet.
Okay. So Scenic is great. You can get like 1,200 feet of climbing and 25 miles going back and forth on Scenic. There are 3 steep hills off of the side of Scenic that you can hit when you're doing the Scenic route. One is Langley. That's the big one. Then you got Bohemia and Gaborone. And they're all right next to each other. It's like Gaborone, Langley, and Bohemia. I think that's the order going south to north. So then those are on the west side. So you can hit those. But then for the indoor training, what we have found out works is, so by doing heat acclimatization, that's what we have here. Obviously not right now. It's going to be 34 degrees tomorrow. But generally in Florida, and especially during the summer while we're training, you can acclimate heat-wise, which is the same physiological responses that you can get for elevation and a little bit of altitude. Now, there's not a ton of altitude there. You're at, 3,500 feet?
Max, yeah.
So the starting elevation is 3,000.
I thought like...
Yeah, 3,000 is your starting elevation. Actually might be 3,900, and then your finishing is 27. So a little bit of elevation, but way below a mile. So we don't have to worry about red blood cells and stuff like that. But still, by doing the heat acclimatization training, that's going to help. So by doing indoor training now in a stifling room. So normally when you're indoor training, you want as many fans as possible, and you want to make it as comfortable as possible because indoor training sucks. Yeah. And you're trying to simulate as much as you can of being outside, wind, fans blowing on you, making it as comfortable as you possibly can. Well, unfortunately, we can't make it comfortable for you. We got to make it uncomfortable. You got to get comfortable in the uncomfortable. So we want to make it as hot as possibly, slowly, right? And so do you, I know your watch has got a thermometer, but do you have like an indoor thermometer somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay. So we want to try to make it warm slowly. We're going to slowly build you up, because I'm not going to put you like in a 95-degree room and say, knock yourself out. And
I'll pass myself out.
You keel over. So, we're going to start in the 70s and work up. Probably 85 would be at the most that we would do safely, all depending on how your body responds to it. Now, if at 80 degrees you're not responding well, then we scratch that and we go to plan B, C, Q.
Whatever letter.
Right. So that's the plan starting after this race, is to start making that room hot when you're doing your indoor training.
Yeah, I moved it in from the garage because I went to do the double workout last week and my feet were just, I'm a brick, dude. I'm cold.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not doing this. I moved it in, and I didn't even put a fan on last week. I just kind of sweated it out because it was shorter workouts.
Right.
But yeah, I just got to make sure it's not going to impact the computers.
Of course.
I've got 3 of them.
Yeah. Now, when it starts to be normal Florida again, and it starts to get warmer, you can go back out to the garage.
Yes, I can.
And then that's going to be a sweat box in there,
Yes, it will.
and then you don't do the fans, and now you got the training in there.
All right, what's going on, guys? It is nighttime. It is 9 o'clock at night, 9:30 actually. I'm just getting home. Met the wife and Gigi out for dinner. Did some things at the mall. Went to Target. Did some things there. But we're finally home. We had dinner. We had dessert. So we are fueled up, ready to go. Dinner was a steak bowl. It's kind of like I guess a bowl at Chipotle, but at a better Tex-Mex joint. Wasn't a whole lot. The worst part of tonight's dinner was the chips and queso, but whatever, I'll be okay. You know, it's not like I didn't have the calories for it. The sodium, not so much, but I did need. I'm not going to turn down sodium, especially with a race. And then of course we had some froyo for dinner for dessert because we were passing by froyo. But let's get to this packet really quick before anybody else gets home, because for some reason I got home before everybody else. All right, so in the packet we have. I don't know what the hell this is. We're gonna figure. It looks like a pill case or something. Little first aid kit. Probably won't ever use that. We have a race shirt. Let's see what the race shirt looks like. All right, let's see. It's a long sleeve tech shirt, Pensacola Beach. Double Ridge Run, you know, all the sponsors on the back, but not a bad texture. It's pretty light. I dig it. There's the packet that I picked up first. See what else is in here. Usually it's just some advertisement. Gear check. I probably won't use that. More runs, more advertisements. Cool, nothing special there. Now we go into the packet itself. Should not be anything special in here. We've got our bib number with the timing chip on the back. Our 4 safety pins, we can put it on the shirt. And a pre-race dinner ticket, which is over because I went out to eat with my family and did not want to go for pasta with the race people. So essentially that's it, and then I had to go to, you know, when I was with Dom, Helen actually showed up. I didn't get her on video, but I had to get a team shirt because I wanted one. So here's the TriPossibilities tech shirt, long sleeves. I don't even know what it says. I'm going on an adventure, so this is their shirt. This is pretty nice. It's light. I'm going to wear this tomorrow over top of my cold weather gear. And of course it all comes in a little drawstring bag here, clear see-through, because for some reason that's the thing. So I'm going to go lay everything out pre-race, show you what I'm rocking tomorrow, and I'll be right back. All right, so everything's laid out on the bed. I'm going to flip around. I'm going to show you the flat me, pre-race me, because that's what you do before a race. You got to show yourself what you will look like completely flat with all your gear laid out. I just run. Don't ask me why we do the things that we do. Anyway, alright, so it's top to bottom. Here's what I'm wearing tomorrow. Like I said, we got the TriPossibilities tech shirt. On top of that, we have a Under Armour Cold Gear long sleeve shirt. Under that, we're going to go with the Under Armour sleeveless, just because I need layers. So that's the upper body. Should be pretty warm. Lower body, we're going with the Under Armour running shorts. Under Armour compression shorts, because they have a pocket for my phone right there. Right? Then, we're going to go with these leggings to stay warm. Because, you know, they're thin leggings and I want to stay warm while running, but I don't want to generate too much body heat where I'm dying underneath. We've got watch and a heart rate monitor. Gloves, Under Armour. Not Under Armour, but it's a little beanie hat. Nutrition for tomorrow, I'm going to make Gatorade into 16 ounces for this, and I've got 1 goo, we're going with a salted caramel goo, and shoes. This was the toughest decision for me because I have both pairs of Hoka's, but I decided to go with the, because I'm trying to go for speed, it's a short, fairly, I don't want to say fairly short race, but it's shorter than what I've normally run. We're going with the Carbon X's. So we're going to give them a shot to see what they can do in an actual race, not a training run. So essentially, that's me. That will be me. So, but yeah, that's me pre-race. Well, also I have this for tomorrow. So I'm not bringing this big ass camera on the run, but I've got this little camera, this little DJI camera. Super awesome. It's got a gimbal on it so that when I'm running, the footage still stays smooth. So that's going to be super awesome. You're going to get really good footage during the race tomorrow because I'm going to turn it on in increments, and just it's going to be really smooth. You're not going to get sick, but I mean, who doesn't want to run over the bridge with sunrise happening and run into the Gulf with sunrise? And I mean, it's going to look pretty awesome. It's supposed to be sunny tomorrow, cold but sunny. So I'm going to go ahead and prep. Nothing. I'm all prepped. I'm going to put my bib number on my shirt. And then I'm going to go relax, foam roll for a little while, and then get ready for bed. I'll see you in the morning. Alright, what's going on? It is 3:42 in the morning. I'm up for race prep. Gotta eat breakfast first before I leave. It's early, but somehow Gigi's up. The only day of the week of the year she gets up before me is the day she knows she's gonna be alone. So hopefully this doesn't kick me in the ass, but we're gonna prep pre-race breakfast. So all we're doing is we are focusing on getting carbs, right? Slow digesting carbs. So we're gonna set up probably like 3 pancakes. We're gonna go a little more than a cup of pancake batter. We need water. Just keep it simple. The simple aspect of the mix. Cook that up. A little sugar-free syrup. Ready to go. Gotta prep my Gatorade. Then be ready to go. Gotta prep my pre-workout. Then we'll be ready to go. It is 33 degrees outside. It is windy outside. It is dropping still, so it's gonna be like 31 around start of the race. Not cool at all, but that's the breaks you get this time of year in Florida. Some days it's in the 70s and some days it's in the 30s. So let me go ahead and prep breakfast and get ready to head on out, because I gotta leave here by like 4:10. 4:15 to make it down to the beach so I can get the shuttle to the stadium. So fun times it's always fun when you race solo, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so it's about 5 after 4 and our 3 pancake stack here. Now before some of you ask why I'm using Gatorade nutrition on the run instead of base like I've been using on the bike, the simple straight up answer is when we get to Ironman, I know on the bike they're gonna give me the worst flavor in the world of Gatorade, orange. Nobody drinks orange, but because on the bike I need a lot more electrolytes because it's longer and I'm gonna sweat more before going into the run. I'm using a higher concentrated, electrolyte balance with base hydro. But on the run, I'm only getting my nutrition from the aid stations, and the aid stations are Gatorade. So, they usually serve lemon lime Gatorade at the aid station. So I don't know why they vary in the different areas. So again, we are still in the testing phase of supplements. So I'm using lemon lime Gatorade on my run today with my goo, like I will on the run in Ironman, and we're just gonna see how I feel, and then we're gonna use it again in a couple weeks when I do my next race. But I'm gonna eat this and then head out to the beach because probably leave in about 15-20 minutes or so. All right, we are here. We are down at the stadium, trying to stay warm. It is cold as all hell out here, but it does look gorgeous. So let's see if I can't flip the screen real quick. So it's about 6:10. We're all starting to gather here at the start line. It's fucking cold. It's windy. I'm gonna warm up soon. I just have my Energize 2 scoops, and I'm gonna do my little warm up routine in a little while to get the blood pumping. Holy, I gotta go. It's fucking ridiculous. So I don't know if you could see out there. There's some dolphins in the bay. Hold on. So you pop up again, guys. Come on. Come on. There they are. They're probably really hard to see from here.
Looks like you get suspended.
Anyway. So I just went to record with my and the SD card has an error, so I'm not gonna be able to figure it out till I get home. So you're not gonna get any footage of this run, which sucks because it's such a gorgeous day out. Now that the wind's starting to die down a little bit. Sorry guys, I tried.
Batteries don't do great in the cold. I'm amazed. Drew Bearfield from Crestview, Florida, 19. Congratulations. Jeff Rogers, Katie Crawford from Pensacola and Gulf Breeze, respectively. Justin Bailey, Andrea Jennifer Zagazita of Pensacola, Ian Chris to Crestview. Katie Moon from Milton, Jessica Mossler from Pensacola, Jeffrey Moore from Gulf Breeze, Andrew Lord from Pensacola. Okay, guys, you're going too fast. Macy Heritage from Pensacola.
All right, so we're home. We're about to eat this amazing bagel from a place called Bagel Heads, and I love eating here after a long run. I got it to go. The one I got is called the Asiago A-Go-Go, and it's, let's see if we can get this out of here. It's an Asiago bagel, but there's like turkey, hummus, cucumber, tomato on this awesome bun, coleslaw, and a pickle, right? So I got that, and I got a green tea, and that's it. But let's go over the run. So, what was my overall time? Race time was 1 hour, 20 minutes, and 1 second. My time, because I didn't pause my I thought I paused my Garmin. I didn't. I was talking. So I have 1:20:45, but I've already looked at the race time. 1:20:01. So it's an average pace of 8:38 per mile or something like that. So definitely was my goal. Last time I ran this was, I did like 9:01 per mile, so it was definitely faster. I felt really, really good. The goal was to negative split as many miles as possible. A little bit difficult to do with the amount of people running. It was just like, navigating through the traffic, and sometimes you just would get stuck behind a crowd. But here, I'll just post my interval times here, because it was, the first mile, then the second mile, then it was 2 miles, 2 miles, 2 miles, then 1 mile, then finish it off, whatever you got left. And I think I did pretty good. The 2, I know mile 3, there was a bridge, and then mile 5, there was a bridge. And then, yeah, so I mean, it was just like that was, or, I'm sorry, number 3 and then number 5, there was bridges there. So it was, obviously you're not going to go fast going up a hill. So that was that. But yeah, overall, I think it was a good race. We'll find out. I'm pretty sure my zones are going to increase. My thresholds are going to increase. So I'm going to be able to go faster when I do my zone 2 runs from now on, which is awesome because I was really looking forward to that. Like I was telling Dom last night, those zone 2 runs get kind of boring, especially when I'm not really feeling like I'm pushing myself. But clearly the training's working because I hit my goal and I had plenty left. I could have done another 5K at that pace and still felt good about it. So we'll keep working and go from there. But I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna shower, I'm gonna sleep, and yeah, we're gonna wrap this video up in a minute. But yeah, good race. Overall, not too bad. I'm pretty happy with it. You know, we got 10 weeks left of training, so 90 days or so until Ironman. We're gonna keep on working. We got work to do. So I'll see y'all in the next episode. You know, real quick, I totally forgot that I never actually showed you the medal, so show you that I actually did finish the race. So here's the 25th. Apparently it was the 25th anniversary, but here's the medal. Let's see, can I click on that? There we go. Look at that, nice little shiny medal. Lanyard says 25 years. So I did actually finish the race. It's still, I'm still cold, but now we'll end the video. Add this to my collection in the office, and that will be that. So again, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all the things. Share it if you think someone would enjoy watching the videos, and if you have comments on how I can improve the videos, let me know. Comment. I'll show you different things. Again, 90 days till race day.